guys, you guys deserve an update because the worst part of what's happened over the past like month, you guys don't even know about, thinking that the car accident was the worst thing. I'm going to be back to vlogging. I will try to tell this story as quickly as possible because I don't want this to be the only like interesting thing of my vlog today, because I'm so over being sick. But so back around the time that I got into the car accident, because I had been prescribed pain medication in December. I think it was December. And I was still taking it when I was in the hospital when I had sepsis, and I was taking it when I got discharged, and then they changed the brand, I guess, that I was using, and it was a much harsher pain medication, which they didn't really warn me about, but I was then seeing a psychiatrist because I wanted something to kind of deal with just the general anxiety I have, and you know, like situational depression, being that you know, I'm 23 and I'm not really doing much. Anyway, so I was overprescribed a medication by my psychiatrist. I got into a car accident, I think before I started the medication, or before I started one of the medications, and had like a concussion, a traumatic brain injury from my brain hitting my skull. So I had some memory loss from that. Then I started the new medication, and I basically lost like a solid week and a half and 2 weeks of like short-term memory. Like I don't remember very much from that period in time. So what ended up happening was I ended up like almost 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, having a grand mal seizure in my kitchen, which is basically just massive seizure. I stopped breathing, turned blue, had to have an ambulance bring me to the hospital, which they didn't admit me, thank God. So it was apparently a mixture of 3 medications, 2 of which the psych doctor prescribed me, already knowing that I was on a narcotic. It was a mixture of those things. Then it was also an electrolyte imbalance, we think, and the brain injury I had. So it was a mixture of all 3 of those things that kind of led to this seizure. So recovering from the seizure was pretty difficult. The first like 4 days it was hard for me to like get up and walk without being out of breath, and I'm doing so much better, and I'm going to be starting some like light conditioning. One of my best friends is a physical therapist, so I have all the TheraBands, I have a printout, he tells me exactly what I need to do, and I can do it from home. So I'm just having trouble getting like up and down the stairs. It's making me feel really sick, but I'm a ton better than I was. So I have to be home for 2 weeks, and I'm going to be able to go back to Adrian's on Thursday. I see a general practitioner this week, so I hope it goes well. And I'm detoxed off of all of my medications except one, and I started a seizure medication. And I think the plan is to talk to the neurologist and see what narcotic he would, or what type of pain medication he'd feel comfortable with a doctor prescribing me, and we can go from there. So I detoxed off most of my medications. I am having a brain study. I'm having imaging tomorrow, and then an EEG like in like a week or 2 weeks, I don't remember, and that's going to be 48 hours, which is going to be terrible. But I have started working on a mandala, or mandala, however you say that, yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. I'll show you guys when I'm doing a little bit better with it, but I've just been resting and hanging out and stuff. I need to clean up the room pretty badly, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, and we will resume normal vlogging. Sorry for me missing literally the entire month of February, but it was pretty shocking how sick I got. So, see you guys soon. Okay, so this is the mandala I started working on. I almost wasn't going to show you guys just because it's kind of like, I'm a little confused with what I'm doing, so I'm a little bit like embarrassed. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with like the inside of these. I have no idea. So I'm just kind of like on YouTube and staring at it and trying to figure out something that I'm not going to completely hate. And then I don't know what to do with this last like very exposed, you know, like ring that goes around. I don't know what to do for it either, because the last two rings, like, you can barely see. But I want something nice for that one, and I don't know what to do. So here, that is my mandala update, my first one that I've ever done to completion, or will do to completion. I just don't know what to do with the rest of this. Gotta figure that out. So the day that I ended up having my seizure, we had released a kitten that we had trapped and brought to a shelter to get spayed, and then to see if the kitten was sociable enough to be adopted out. So the kitten that we originally brought in was one of two cats that are siblings that are extremely close, and we had brought in, or my mom had brought the kitten in. We went and picked the kitten up because the kitten wasn't adoptable, and we kept the kitten in the garage overnight because they wanted us to release the kitten the day after. It had major surgery, so we were not okay with that, so we kept it in the garage. Then the morning of the seizure, we released the kitten, and the sibling came up, and it was really sweet, like really, really, really sweet. But we were so sad, we were like crying. So we did, this week we did a trap and release, or we're doing a trap, we haven't done the release yet, of the sibling, and I just feel so bad for this other kitten. We have the sibling in here, so we're at the shelter. I don't know, you can't really see it. It's really tiny, it's really, really cute. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. My mom's in doing paperwork, and we have to bring the kitten to the back. I just feel so bad that it's not with its sibling. Yeah, it's just sad, but it's for the greater good, to prevent, you know, more litters of kittens that will produce more litters, so it's just really sad, but that's what we're up to right now. We're at the shelter, actually, that we got Rosie at. It's sad. I feel so bad for the other kitten, but we're doing the right thing, I guess. It's really sad. And she's taking the kitten away. I really hope this works out well. So we came to Fairway Market, and I'm looking at juices. Key to my heart. Coffee. I do drink my tea. And tea. I am getting some tea. Hey guys, so we are back from Fairway Market, which is a really good, like, it's like a Whole Foods. It's like a natural food store. It's really, really, really good. So we got some of the regular stuff, like we got like frozen vegetables, grapes and bananas. I've been having these yogurts a lot, and I put frozen blueberries in them. Faye. They're really, really good. So I got like 5 because they were on a good sale. My mom got some olives. She got some cheese for herself. She got some pork chops. She has a urinary tract infection, so she's going to be starting cranberry and apple juice. But this is like an, it's not processed, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. But it literally just has apples and cranberry juice in it, and that's it. So she's going to be trying this. And then what I was looking at, because I know a lot of these like hydration drinks are like not the greatest, like sports drinks. Those are loaded with sugar, and they're just not something that you can be having on a daily basis. So I was interested in this, which I'm gonna try later. It's watermelon water, and it actually doesn't have any water added at all. It's under ingredients, it says watermelon flesh, watermelon rind, and organic lemon. And then it has like all of these benefits listed. It's vegan, gluten-free. It's pretty cool. And it's really, really good for dehydrating, or dehydration and needing to hydrate, yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. It's cold pressed. And then I was looking and doing research on coconut water because I know a lot of these mainstream companies aren't as pure as they say they are. So this company, Foco, is supposed to be pretty good. Most of the mainstream, like the Vita Coco and can't think of the other one, they're not as good. They're not, you know, what they say they are. But this company is good, supposedly, and it says that the ingredients are just 100% natural coconut water. So I'm just trying to use better forms of hydration, like natural hydration, because I've tried so much stuff and it's just nothing's working. Like if you guys watched from like back in the day before I had my line, I was using hydration tablets and I was drinking like 3 or 4 liters of water a day and was just like not holding on to it. It was awful. I don't know why it was like that. It was so bad. So I'm really grateful I have the fluids because thank God. But yeah, so I am gonna try doing coconut water, maybe like ½ liter of coconut water a day, and then obviously regular water. See how the watermelon water is. This also has like 5 essential electrolytes, blah, blah, blah. So no sugar added. I don't know. I'm just trying some stuff. I just want to give my body what it needs and give it in a safe and healthy form, because the fact that I'm not able to eat very much, you know, I'm working really hard on trying to eat, but the fact that I'm not able to have much, I don't want it to be crap, you know, like I don't want to be filling my body, like trying to get my body back to where it was, but do that by like, you know, just giving it really, really crappy food. And I'm trying to like find what I want to have, but then find a healthier version of it. I don't know if that sounds like weird, but it's just like I'm at a point where I really am turning now to like natural medicine because I don't know what to do anymore, and nobody knows what to do anymore. So I'm just turning to natural medicine. I'm reaching out to a lot of people that I know do a whole bunch of natural medicine, just because I need to, you know, I'm trying to incorporate teas, and I need help. I need added help. And I'm going to be on little medication too. I'm only going to be on like 3 medications once I get my pain medication re-prescribed, and I just want to keep it that way. So I also got 3 things of tea. They were 3 for $10. So I got Joint Comfort, Soothing Caramel Bedtime, and Detox. I hope that these changes can make my body function a little bit better. I'm not going to cure myself by doing this, but I hope it helps me function a little bit better than I am now. So. Uh-oh. What you doing, Rosie? What you doing, baby? I'm just making soup for dinner, like bone broth. I asked my mom to text me the instructions because I don't really know, but I'm just cutting this stuff up for right now. So I'm going to be closing out the vlog. I just want to update you guys. I am currently writing notes about different tea elements, like herbs and stuff like that, and what their benefits are. And I'm trying to kind of get more of a well-rounded idea about what each like thing does, so that I can better choose my teas depending on what's going on with my body that day. I made a list of like goals too, that I want to kind of do, like try to attack through like natural medicine. But I think through natural medicine what I want to be able to do is also like remove like the bad stuff from that medication out of my body, so I'm just getting the benefits and less like of the negative effects that I would normally. That and like just to help with some of my numbers, like increasing my immunity, and like I have elevated liver enzymes now, and you know, I want to kind of like lower that again and try to maybe handle things a little bit more. And as I look at my blood work while I'm having it done, you know, I can adjust what I'm drinking and what I'm putting in my body to help with that stuff. So that's what my plan is. So this is going to be interesting. Anyway, so last thing. I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to try it. But like you can't see, it like settles, like everything is settled here, and it's like really dark, but then it's clear on top. I don't know if you can see that. So, and there's actually a seed in the bottom. So I'm gonna take a drink tonight. I'm gonna take a sip because I'm about to hook up to IV fluids, and then I want this to maybe be like a late morning, mid-afternoon drink, but I figured I would try it on camera. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Straight up watermelon, that's awesome. Oh my god. That is really good. It has a little bit of a bitter taste that kind of sits in your mouth for like a second, but it's really, really, really good. And it's so interesting because this says no water added. Like this is just straight up watermelon. It's insane. So that's really good. So I plan on doing either with like coconut water. If I'm doing the watermelon, I'm going to do a half of a liter of either of those every day, drink my normal water, and do my liter of saline. Or actually, I'm not doing saline anymore. I'm doing lactated ringers. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm so happy to be back. I'm just enjoying one of my new teas. This one is the detox tea. I'm trying to get my liver enzymes back down. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.